how to increase your memory power. So, how do you force your brain to remember the information? We got you covered. Just read below for some simple yet effective ways you can increase your memory power today. 1. Use a nootropic. One of the easiest and most common ways to increase your memory power is by using nootropics. What are nootropics? Well, they are essentially compounds that enhance brain function and are becoming a popular way to give your mind an extra boost. Many people already put nootropics to use unknowingly when they drink coffee or tea. 2. Visualize yourself remembering. I know this one sounds confusing, but here is the reasoning behind this activity. Let's say, for instance, you were going out for work, but after stepping a few feet out of your room, you remember you've forgotten your watch. So, you decide to go back in and pick it up, but as soon as you get back inside your room, you've totally forgotten what you were heading back in the house to grab in the first place. 3. Avoid stress. Too much stress can be harmful to our brain cells. In fact, chronic stress is believed to be highly destructive to the hippocampus, that part of the brain that is responsible for the reproduction of fresh memories and the recovery of old ones. Even though stress is part of our day-to-day lives at our workplaces, it is still a good idea to know how to cope with it. 4. Force yourself to associate with people. Truth be told, everyone has had irritating moments when their memory fails them while around people. Oftentimes this is something as small as forgetting the name of a person you just met. Great news is, you can actually improve your memory by associating with more people. 5. Use the chunking technique. Our short-term memory can store just a few things at a time. The more things we have to remember, like a long phone number, or complicated instructions, the harder it will be. However, if you learn how to use the chunking technique, you can help your memory to store more. 6. Eat berries. There is mounting research that eating berries can help you slow the natural decline in memory that we all go through. A study was conducted by the University of Reading which discovered that supplementing a normal diet with blueberries for at least 12 weeks increased performance on spatial working memory tasks. 9. Write things down. When you write things down, you help embed that thing you wrote deeply into your mind. Scientists actually have a name for this, it's called the generation effect. The idea premise behind this effect is that if you generate something out of your own mind versus recalling some vague interest or desire, you'll be better able to remember that thing over that a random memory that was induced by something you read, watched, or learned about from someplace else. 10. Get enough sleep. Sleep is crucial and can improve our thinking processes. According to science, staying awake for long hours negatively affects your brain activities. However, getting as much needed sleep as possibly can, yes you can overdo it, will improve the health of your brain. Every living human being needs at least 8 hours of sleep per night, so if you're not getting at least 8 hours, this is a good place to start. Having a strong memory is still very important in this day and age. In fact, the better you are at memorizing information and recall, the more valuable you'll be to employers and the marketplace, so don't get complacent with your memory. Now, great news is you've learned 10 effective ways to increase your memory power, so now you have no excuse to get to work on building yours. They say practice makes perfect, so, start from the beginning of this list and work your way down, so the next time you need to remember something your brain won't let you down.